Okay, I have no idea if this thing is working, but in theory we are streaming. Anyway, I'm here with some news. And let me check this thing. Right. Some new mods to check. I have the latest version of the Skyrim Home of the Norse mod just updated, and we have it more or less here. So we could just visit it and take a look if the updates are okay. And another new fresh mod which is called the Abyssian Isles, still in alpha but very interesting. There's one thing with this mod. The quest to reach it is based on talking with Chaos Crusaders and then with Elon, so it doesn't work if you are already past the main quest to the point where Chaos Crusaders is back to Cyrodiil. And so I tweaked it so you can still get the quest if you manage to talk with just Elon. And Elon should be here in Sydney. But I cannot see how. Maybe there's some scheduling mod moving her, or she has been moved by another mod, because I'm using this playthrough, which is with a high level character. Or maybe Elon is just in some other place here in Sydney, hopefully. And we could just look for her. For instance here. Add the census and excise offices. New things, I tweaked my loading doors mod. It's working in a simpler way now. Less 3D effect, but it's more stable, and it should work better. Let's see, not Elon here. So the sound that you hear when the door is closing is always centered on player. It's simpler this way and it works better. Oh, thick fog. But why is too reflective? Fine with new fog experience. And I have no really idea where Elon could be, so I think I will just cheat a little. And take a look at the scheduling mode and see if the scheduling mode is moving her, because I need to talk to her. So let me just do it. For instance, I could open this. Yeah. And mod is called less generic NPC. Let me check it. Okay. So I will show you what I'm trying to do. Okay, so I'm using MW edit just to load the last and right NPC scheduling mod and look for the scripts moving along. So we have lots of things here. I will sort by type, look for scripts. No scripts moving here? Oh, sorry, wrong mode is not the right one. Right mode is called Living People of Wonderful. NPC LCV must be the starting name of the mod. Oh, here it is. I think could be this one. And then I look for Elon. And here we have things. So we have a cell. She's usually here, but she could be moved by the scripts in another place. So I will just look for Elon here. And one of the scripts is moving her to a real trade house, and this is not where we could find her. So let's look this script. Alone again. And this script is moving her still to Sidon in a real trade house. And this one, same thing. So still there. And finally we have script number 4 moving her to Ella Fire's house. So she's mostly in the real trade house, but she could be visiting her friend Elder Fire. So that's where we could look for. And the other places are Sydney, a real trade house. Let's see in what position, just to be she's moving in different positions. I think this one is a little different, and maybe it could be inside a locked door. So we have 2 places to look for. One is Elder Fire's house, and one is inside a locked door. The locked room in a real trade house. So let's go back there. Let me see this thing. Right. And as we are outside, let's look at Elder Fire's house. And I think her house should be to the north. No. I don't remember where Elder Fire's house is. Oh, here it is. Not far from Vodonius Nicius' house. So should be this one. Yes. It's closed. Closed, so... What time is it? 8 AM. I need some chameleon. And look for shadow, something. Oh, I have added this button to the MWSI Lua mode interface, so I can click and clear the filter. I think it's something really useful. Anyway, I was looking for shadow. It's an amulet, if I recall correctly. Here it is, powerful amulet of shadows. Because I need to really do some thieving here. So I need powerful chameleon. In theory, you should be able to do some thieving with just 80% chameleon. But in practice, depending on how high is the alarm value of people around you, I think it's safer having 100%. Anyway, let's see. I need something to open this. Right. And here is Elon. As you can see, the scheduling mod is moving her in Alaphia's houses. Alaphia's house, sorry for my English. And we can talk with her about and she's talking about her son named Vindali, and this is some addition from the Morrowind Children mod. Recently there's been a review of the mod done by oh crap, I don't remember who did this review. Oh, Dana, I think. And so if you don't know this really scenic mod adding children in Morrowind, just take a look at the review and you can discover it if you are not an old player. Okay, so let's see if we can get this quest. That should be a new topic. Oh, I have also replaced the Strong Mackay mod with the new one done by different modders, so we could also take a look at that, I think, but maybe another time. Oh, here it is. So this is the topic that the story should enable reaching these ABCDN islands. Let's see if it works. So we have to contact this Ekmis, fellow agent of the Blades. albeit one with a bit of a special function. While most of us are assigned to a single district under the guidance of a spy master, someone has got to facilitate communications between branches. And for us that was Acmis. She came here not a month back under strict secrecy, carrying special orders. What they were, I have no idea. But from what I gather, Chaos was unusually tight-lipped about the matter, and then it seems she disappeared. Oh, there's a typo here, I think. A double S. If my English is correct, but I think I will just take a note. I'm not really 100% sure, but I think it's a typo. So let's click here and disappear. So maybe I will try and remove one of that double S. Anyway, what struck me was our destination. Oh, sorry, I did some kind of confusion. This Abyssinian Islands is the new Strauss MK mod. Sorry, it's called Abyssinian Island because probably modders, mostly a one-person work for now, but two-person maybe. But the plan is to do also more islands. So it's called Abyssinian Islands, also to make it different from the other mods. But anyway, we can visit the same Strauss MK Island, which is a different take on the Redguard traditional island. And there's recently have been another very interesting review by Dark Elf Guy about this mod, and so we want to try and see what happens going there.
Ilone has filled me in on the story of Agent Acmis, who went missing en route to Hammerfell. She wants to send me west to pick up the trail of Acmis.
So to go there, what should we do? We are ready to go. Make the journey to Strauss MK and find out what you can about the fate of Agent Acmis. I'm ready. Another little thing I changed.
I have accepted Ilone's mission. I am to go to Sycorax Aeolus in Ebonheart, and from there onwards to Strauss MK by boat.
Okay, so we must go to Ebonheart first and take a boat. Going there. And, well, I'm still under chameleon effect. One thing is to do some simulation of we could go to Ebonheart by boat.
I'm listening. Please, go ahead.
And I would say to simulate doing a long sea traveling, the mod is actually making time several days pass, and I think I lowered this number of days passing because it could be a big problem for people using mods like Necessities of Morrowind. You could risk starving without food. So I think it's never a good idea to script long uh, long trips like this, because you could get some incompatibilities, and it's better to just use standard teleportation via usual NPC traveling, using a standard ship master, because this way you're less bothered getting your companions use context and so first reach here, so you just try and see the sync traveler is walking with my companion, my FCA companion. It should, in theory, because I have scripted FCA companions to be compatible, as you can see here. One thing I like to try is to maybe find a way with newer possibilities with a Morrowind extender, and try and do the same scripts newer. Because in my previous experiment doing it for Morrowind, I've not been able to do this using lower speeds. They are too slow for me. Incredibly big Dreamer Tower in the Tanya review area. I think it's a little too big. But let's see. I have no idea if streaming is working, because I cannot really see anything. But here, talking to myself. Not bad. It's foggy weather, and it's just the water that's a little too. There's a little too much reflections. Oh, we can see the ports all there. The Tariel rebuilt zone. Oh, and I have also another mod, new mod, newer mod, which I experimented. I call it a smart map, and basically it should automatically change from the local map and the world map depending on where you are. So when you use some corridor, you should have the map updated automatically. And also when you pass to a different cell, you should have the map updated automatically between the world map and the local map, depending on these are loading doors around that could get you to interesting places, and so I think this is an interesting concept and something that is now possible to do because we have this powerful newer system and not only as high system. allow it to do this. Just impossible just a few years ago. And here we are, not far from evil abot. And another thing that I did tweak is the moonlet tail here. I tweaked it so the animation is slowly rotating. When you are near enough, you should be able to see the absolutely. From here it's not visible because we are too far. Anyway, back. Able abot. Let's zoom in. And also we are finally good well. So let's look for Mr. Psychorax Yallus. I don't think he's the
Hello
one.
there. How are you?
I'm fine, but you're not the
Short
one.
trip, long trip, you decide.
Your bidding knight?
And regardless of my new graphic card frame
Do you
rate,
want something from me?
the Ebonart is
Your bidding knight?
I haven't really. Oh no, here's the one.
Do you want something from me?
And where could Mr. Psychorax be? It's Ebonart? Yes. I need some feather potion, maybe.
So good to see you.
Check one thing. Okay, no arrows apparently. Oh, and we have this nice mod I tweaked also to just get NPCs who are in my Malayan teleportation companion list. I think it's better this way, as you risk to have a lot of people that are not meant to be your followers. But where could this this bot master, this ship master be? Not the lady here. I know she's from another mod. So really, I don't know where he could be. Let's look another time. Oh, could be some kind of conflict, maybe. He's...
If you don't leave, I'll toss you in the drink.
Oh. What did I do? Ah, he's not angry, so no idea. What's the problem? So where could this Psychorax be? Okay, maybe this person is not near a boat. Maybe he's just spending time in the town. Oh, here he is. Well, maybe it would be better to give a better direction to where Psychorax is, because he is some kind of boat master, so you are looking for him at the port. Anyway, here we are. Let's see. Let's talk with Psychorax Yalus. Yes, that is I. Have you got everything you need for the journey? Not really, but we will go anyway. Because we can just use the teleportation.
Today, I set sail from Ebonheart, with Topple Bay as my destination. From there I go onwards to Stroh's Mkai.
Okay, so this is some kind of simulation of a long trip. So two things, it is not done using a standard travel. Maybe because this way you don't have to ask for money. Maybe because this way you can do some kind of more time passing simulation, but in my opinion it's better to not make a trip longer than a few days, because else you risk to kill the player if player is using some survival mode like eating mode, like necessities of Morrowind mode, and so on. Anyway, let's see what happens. We should reach our destination, and here we are after. And as you can see, I'm drinking and looking for food because it's still a very long trip. After long and harrowing weeks at sea, you have finally reached the abot of port hunting. Having spent more days at sea than at land over the past months, finally reaching your... okay, so I think this thing should change a little. Oh. Let's do a little shorter trip time, because we are just eating, or you must find some kind of interfacing with necessities of Morrowind, so you stop necessities of Morrowind from running when you are doing this trip. Anyway, look at this. We are in the new mod, which is doing this port hunting city in Mkai, but with different view, different matches, different textures, different everything, I'd say. And I must say, first impression is this mod is doing a great job with the tone and the color. It feels a little more different than the other mod. Both I like very much. It must be also the fact that this mod, differently from the other mod, is using a real exterior world. I have moved it so it's visible more or less in the map, but it's still real exterior, while the other mod is easier to use because it's a fake exterior, it's all in interior. But using an interior cell, you have some limits, and so this mod should be in theory working a little better. Oh, it's very alpha, so I think there is just one cloud. This thing is flame not showing. Some problem maybe with I think that's a problem with some kind of particle, or try to use I think it's a problem with the experiment setting the load nodes. Anyway, not really important. It's something I did by mistake probably. And the mod is in alpha, so expect a lot of things to be just not ready. For instance, this door, as you can see, it's just rotating but going nowhere. So we'll try and put it back. It's better just to put a script to avoid opening this kind of door, but anyway, as we said, this mod is just alpha, so it is expected and perfectly fine if some things are not ready to be used yet, but I think it's really great view, and I like the colors of things.
So where are you from?
This brown and blue tones, they really make things different. Also, we have new models of boats, and we have this kind of wind. And I tweaked something in the scripts, I think, but not really much. It's really great view. So what should we do? Find this Agent Ekmis. Ah, look what a strange bird out there. Reminds me a flying fish. Very nice.
This is truly an honor.
Oh, this is working, as you can see. Interior's working, but oh, here we are. A missing table. So, Strauss K is a fair-sized mountainous island. And we have the description, latest rumors and so on. But I don't expect really some kind of quest. Oh, and we have a little problem here with this ladder. Let's see if we can go up this way. There's some collision problem here. Well, let's take a note. Okay, so missing table. And also, these doors have no sound, it seems. Oh. Because my mod should find sounds, if there are any. But... oh, this is closed. Oh. Cargo registration office. Look at this is. I think this is complete interior.
I've got a few minutes if you need something.
And we talk with Tessie. Look at this shirt. Very nice. Wire. Services around the plaza of Three Princes, and we have a lot of shops. Oh. My fishes are even here. I could use some fish. Because we need to eat something after this long trip. So better get some. Oh, we have some different fishes here. Are they moving? Other fish, other strange fish, but they are a little too static. Wow, no, not something difficult to change.
She heard me say that.
And these are species added by Waterlife around the player, so I know that I can get them and use them with some kind of fire. And necessities of Morrowind, so I think. And I want to explore the island a little because I'm curious. It's really nice. It reminds me a lot of this Cyrodiil mod. The Stirk Island. But it's familiar in a way because this is Ross Anki. Oh yes, the flames here are disappearing a bit. No, they're my impression. And this is really great. Well, it must be told that the distant land works much better in a real exterior than in fake exteriors like Moonhold or things like this, because you have a much distant view. Oh man, I want to take that bridge. I'm too curious about it. I just love these new meshes and the atmosphere of this in general. I think really great work, landscaping work, and hats off for this one modern work. Oh, look at this. A Slugox! Fantastic. Look at this, how you can. The incredible creatures. Oh. Mr. Suri. Breton, do you know what winds and rides to come the locks of the deserts? Okay. I'm curious about him, but doesn't want to talk with me. Dungfire. So this is where I moved it on the southwest part of my visible map. Is not 100% visible, but a good part is.
Great Daphila Thirling.
And all in all, the frame rate is not so bad. This is the feeling I get.
Great Daphila Thirling. Great Daphila Thirling.
to see. Collision. I think it's always better to get collision disable for trees. Oh, what's this? Oh crap. I don't want to kill it. Shoot. I don't know if I have something to charm. Right. Curious about the kind of dreamer things out there. This is another new mesh, I think. But it seems there are no those. And we have also this land that's clearly not finished, but all in all, the island is not small. Again, this thing, this is, I think, one or a couple of years of work by one modder mainly, and so it's really great. Hopefully there will be more people working with it. But I think I need some feather potion. So let's see. Let's type it, belt. Right. And let's see if I have potion in some bag. Or in my potion case. Potions here. Oh, I have some, luckily. I'm a big user of feather potions because they really solve your back rat problems. Okay, so let's see this map. Okay, so I want to go back to the city and explore a little more. That's good. Zaf, can you tell me something new about the city, about places, rumors? Port hunting. Ships come and go, and with them come weird and wondrous tales, and strange and foreign rumors. Little secret, a nice background, plaza, old quarter. Local fauna. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, there are vicious creatures in the sea. Maybe they have not been scripted yet. Oh, here's about this nice house. This. Oh, hello, James.
You seem to be doing all right for yourself. What can I do for you?
And it's not really telling me anything new, but I want to take a look at the house. Oh, and something I already see. The knockout guide review of the mod is this is without icon, but that's really important. This is a pre-alpha version of the mod, but as you can see there are no books. People not earning source okay in this mod are using some kind of scrolls, and I just love this dance. I think you can some oh, look at this lamp. In some houses you can just move the tents and open them. Really great. I'm too used to. Oh, look at this. This kind of thing is very particular. There are a lot of triangles in the style of these houses.
I like what I see.
And everything is. Oh, this is a bed. Nice. Everything is really. Feeling the feeling of a different place compared to the usual Morrowind here. So really great work in concepts and meshes.
What brings you here,
So
son?
these two models you did good job so far. Really, hats off. Oh, is he sleeping? So. Oh, one thing I did is add a couple of barrels, water barrels compatible with necessities alone, because doing the mod so far from nice and wonderful if you want to use some survival modes, you need water and so. If you could.
Greetings, Breton. What can I do for you?
Awesome. Oh, I have a lady here. Starting alone. But she has no use. Oh, yes. I think I fixed also the script a little. That is moving these things. But these are the signs used in Stross. Okay, it seems. So another nice touch. Ask us.
What brings you here?
Oh, she's a smith? Yeah. Ooh. We have ceramic short sword, and a gear broadsword. I want to shop a little just to see them. Let's see. Not bad. Some light. And then we have ceramic short sword. Wow, I like this. Very nice concept. And this is probably not a better body mesh, but not bad at all. We have new kind of beverage. Oh, and here is one of the things.
Were they build and song?
More peculiar about this mod. So we are in desertic climate, and so we have this kind of wells that are used to get the rare rainwater and store it. I just added the necessities of Morrowind script here, so I should be able to use this thing in theory, but it's not working for some reason. Oh, no. Let me check. The script is not attached, so I think I have to fix this. Take a note. Maybe I know why. I think I know. I forget one thing. This is particular new meshes, so necessities of Morrowind does not have them by default. Oh, well, nothing hard to fix, but it's something I added, personally not a problem of the original mod. Anyway, what I want to do is be able to use this this was also necessities of Morrowind. And then I added a couple of barrels around, I think, somewhere, just to be able to drink water. But when I fix the script here, I should be able just to use the water. Oh, package it bookseller. This. How nice. Hello.
Friend?
Oh, and we have a crash here. I have no idea what's the problem, but maybe it's not really related to the mod, because I was just clicking some standard topic and I don't think it's a problem with a specific mod, but maybe some incompatibility with something else like WSI viewer interface thing or things like this. Anyway, I think I will stop here for now and hopefully see you soon.